So I hope that all of those videos have been really useful. It's Martin O'Neill, head of year here again, just ready to go through a few final messages just to finish the virtual evening. The first message, and this is probably the most important one, is that we want your year 11 child to be in school, and that really is the key to success. It used to be that there was something called study leave, where once the first exam started, students would actually stay at home and come in independently just for their exams. Apart from some people, when I was in year 11, my parents refused to sign the permission because they didn't think I would actually revise. They thought I would just play video games, and they're probably right. So myself and one or two other students had to go in school, and we just revised there around our exams. But generally that used to be the case. Our belief is that really the lessons that we're going to be doing just before your child's exams are really important. Having just done the mock exams and marks them, the teachers will know exactly what to target and what to focus on, and those final messages really do make a difference with success. We've had great results for the last few years at Fitzharris, and I do think a big part of that is the fact that our students are actually still seeing their teachers, able to ask them questions directly and be around other learners in the learning environment right up to when they finish their exams. So that's a really key thing. Do be coming in. If your year 11 child's genuinely really unwell, of course, call the absence line as normal. But apart from that, they really should be in and making the most of these masterclasses and final sessions. Another thing is ask any and all questions, and I'm going to say this as head of year and as an English teacher to my year 11 students lots and lots, because sometimes actually inside my head a student will ask me a question right before the exams and I'll be thinking, I've told them that a million times, I told them that yesterday, why is this child asking me that? But I won't make them feel that way. Externally, I will just tell them exactly what the answer is and encourage them. And if that same child asks me the same question again, I'll answer it again, because I really want students to know that any and all questions are welcome. No question is stupid, no question is unreasonable. And again, even if it's already been asked, it's so much better. We want every year 11 student to go into the exam knowing exactly how to approach it. So please do keep asking questions. We also want to tell our year 11s to use the resources and the time available, and a lot of resources will be ones that the various presenters went over in this virtual evening, but also while in school they can, I think that the staff are a great resource, okay, just again asking questions, that sort of thing, but also whatever has been given out, their exercise books, maybe a half finished worksheet that they didn't get around to finishing at some point in year 11 or year 10, they could actually go back to that and use that to revise. Okay, all of the online apps and websites are really important as well. It's going to work differently for different people. And also just study time in school. We have or we can offer a space after school if any year 11 student comes to me over this exam period and asks for a space. We don't have one designated room, and it won't necessarily be supervised by staff, and it won't be a taught session. There will be some of those being offered as well, but actually it might be that while some students work better at home by themselves where they're able to focus, for a lot of people actually being able to talk about their revision with other students, with other people who are taking the same exams, has the most value. So I can offer a quiet room and a group of friends can go there, maybe get some snacks together or something, and actually use each other as a resource and really revise together, test each other, and that can be really effective. Another thing is respect everybody's right to succeed, and that's really important. I'm just going to talk really briefly about behaviour because I've not mentioned it yet in this video, and all I'll say is two things. First of all, your child's year group is a particularly well behaved year group, and really a year group that the rest of the school looks up to, so I don't think there'll be any really poor behaviour. But at the same time though, really come in, go into lessons ready to learn, ready to follow the expectations, including not getting mobile phones out, not wearing the wrong uniform, because the teacher will have to pick that up, and it takes everyone's right away to get in an hour lesson if the teacher's having to talk about these things. Ready to engage with learning and not start chatting to students and distracting them, and that's really important that everyone has that in their head, that from now until the last exam everyone has a right to succeed, and these lessons are all about that. So things that can maybe take up the teacher's time or that might draw another student's attention away from their work, we'll be enforcing that in school to students. But again, I think that everyone will get that message and that really will have a good set of final classes. Another final message is to work together and do yourself justice. I always tell students not to compare themselves to anyone else, just compare themselves to themselves, but to work with other students, to work with the teacher. If we all are on the same page and going in the same direction, then it's not about getting top grades necessarily. It's not about doing better than other people. It's about doing yourself justice. Think about how far you've come from the start of year 10 when you started these courses, and thinking, okay, what would be a grade that really fits what I'm capable of and how hard I've worked. So the final message really is good luck, and you can do this. It is a pressured time, it is a stressful time, and it's still coming into school, but school feels different because of all the exams and the different timings and the rest of it. But with each one that passes, with each exam that finishes, it's closer to having a lovely long summer break, and I think there's going to be good weather in the summer this year. So it's really just about having that in mind, and in the meantime just trying your best and really, again, working with us and using everything that's available to you. I hope that this evening's been really useful. Thank you for giving your time to it, and you can contact the Key Stage 4 team or Miss Twyford or anyone else if it's Harry's if you have specific questions about anything that's been covered here. You can email the school and the right person will get back to you. Okay, take care. Thank you very much.